Hello, and welcome in everybody. We are going to be doing a YouTube exclusive playthrough here. So I have been enjoying Hollow Knight quite a bit on stream, if you can't tell by the fact that there's 76 hours on the save profile, and this has all been done on stream. For the most part. That being said, we unlocked some new game modes, and Godseeker was not particularly interesting, but Steel Soul. So I was curious to see how far we can make it with specifically this game mode, how much content we could cover, and how quickly we could cover it. And so, we're gonna give it a shot. Now it's been a long time, a long time, as you can see based on the previous profile, that I have worked without all of the tools and widgets to be able to platform across the entire game. So hopefully we do not die within the first 10 minutes here, but we'll see what happens. Did they use the same sound effect there from the Watcher Knights? And this is a pretty common sound effect in video game design in general, because I'm fairly sure that same scream noise is used for the Cleric Beast in Bloodborne. The art style for this game is so cute. I love it to bits. Very unique, very enigmatic feeling. Alright, maybe he needs a little bit of eyeliner there or something. A little bit of moisturizer. I am curious how he's able to walk in as an outsider given the context of the story. That essentially all sentient bugs are spawned from hollowness, in part from the context of whatever is causing this orange plague also gives all of these guys their sentience. I also want to make sure it's a high priority to be able to get the lantern as soon as possible. There's not too much that I care about other than that for early game routing. I just know that I don't want to have to go and try desperately to find it again, because I ended up getting it very late on the previous playthrough, and that sucked because there's quite a few things I missed out on as a consequence of that. I'm surprised this guy's just open and not behind the secret wall. Oh, and I can't dash anymore even. I forgot. I went to go and dash there. Am I supposed to be down here yet? Am I able to actually get out of here? I could have gotten this from the very start of the game? I only found this legitimately, I think like hour 70, hour 74, something ridiculous like that. Had no idea that was there. I was really surprised when I found that. I thought that was an area that I had to have gone through. But I also found the plaque kind of weird, so I guess that makes sense. That's very funny. I've immediately stumbled into that. And so it begins. I don't think we're going to end up using the Fury Charm much, if at all, for obvious reasons of being at 1 HP seems like a dangerous predicament when you only have 1 life to work with. But we don't have anything better to use at the moment, so no reason not to strap it in, right? Our town's fallen quiet. They've all disappeared, all our other residents. Headed down the well, one by one. Wealth, glory, enlightenment, that darkness seems to promise all things. I'm sure you too seek your dreams down there. The sickly air that fills that place. Perhaps dreams aren't such a great thing after all. Alright. Fair enough. Man ain't wrong. I kind of want to rush straight into a boss fight off the bat. And I know that there's the Brooding Malark, I believe it is, over this way. That's one of the bosses that I found far too late into the playthrough. I believe it's... oh, a little bit further down. Over here. I can see why I didn't find it earlier. Because that's, well, granted, that's not the reason I didn't find it earlier, but still. This area is not the friendliest. To a new venture. Oh, can I seriously barely not make it up there? I don't imagine there's anything actually there, but... man. Oh. Can I can make that jump. Yeah, I can make that. It's so weird to be so limited. Oh, it's one of these guys. I know their Pokedex entry, the Hunter's Journal, says that they live in groups and are very sociable. I guess that's why he's so angry. Alright, first boss fight here. Not gonna be able to dodge that. No dash. Spinning a lot faster now. I'm assuming that means he's low on health. Nah, I have no dash, so I wasn't able to get out of the way of that from that direction anyways, easily. Yeah, I need to retreat to the sides if I want to dodge those safely. Okay. Sloppy, but not too bad. First, a little bit of extra protection coming in. Oh, does it spit us out right by Conifer? Hello there. I can actually afford his map to start with. Very nice. Let's see how often I open the map on accident. Because I definitely had a habit of doing that quite often. Let's see, I believe there's a bench off to the right over here. That should be reasonably accessible. I also don't know if I want to go for 100%ing things, which means grabbing enough kill count on all of these guys. Not sure if I really want to bother with that. Okay, and so it begins accidentally opening the map and getting myself hurt in the process. Oh, I bet you if I use that guy to pogo off of, I'll be able to reach that spot. It feels so weird to not be able to dash all over the place. I keep going, hit the button. One really nice thing too about doing this recording locally is that I don't feel as pressured to constantly talk, which has two added benefits. One, hopefully the commentary will be better in general, but the really big thing is that for actually cutting this down into a video to put onto YouTube, I can just look for where there's audio, or at least where there's audio spikes from me talking. Here's the Temple of the Black Egg. I don't know if we have to actually look in here to make any progress, but here's Quarrel. How delightful to meet another traveler on these forgotten roads. You're a short one, but you've a strong look about you. I'm Quarrel. I have something of an obsession with uncharted places. This ancient kingdom holds many fascinating mysteries, and one of the most intriguing of them is standing right before us. A great stone egg, lying in the course of an ancient kingdom. And this egg? Is it warm? It certainly gives off a unique air. Can it be opened? There are strange marks all over it. I do so love a mystery, and who knows what other marvels lie even deeper below us. For so long I felt drawn here, so many tales full of wonders and horrors. No longer could I resist, I just had to see it for myself. But what a time I chose to arrive. This dead world has sprung to life. The creatures are riled up and the earth rumbles. The air is thick. I wonder what could have brought it all about. Preserve in this old ruin. To persevere in this ruin. That old nail alone just won't be enough. That's no problem. One only has to look around. Plenty have come before us, and most of us have met their grisly end, many more equipped than you and I. I'm sure they wouldn't mind were a fellow explorer to relieve them of their tools. The kindness, really. The dead shouldn't be burdened with it. I do find it interesting. This guy comes and helps us in the late game fight, and there's a really obvious indicator that he is important to the story later, in that the leftmost mask here is the mask that he wears on his head. But he's coming in as a unknown outsider, trekking in from lands abound. Where I just came from? Oh, this is the start of the area, right? This is also where I just came from as well. Well, so much for that. I don't believe there's much I can do in this area before I get Descending Darkness, or whatever the less tuney name version of that is. The downward spell attack I won't be able to use until getting past there. Hard fight, buddy. Stand down. Very good, very good, very good. First grubby freed. I could have swore there was a bench around here somewhere. I guess we'll have to just go lower. Oh, it is lower. Yeah, I'm being silly. I have to descend through here. Oh, but I can't. Wasn't expecting that area to be blocked off. I wonder how many of the common routes that I took during the late game are cut off now. Probably quite a few of them. Be strange if that wasn't the case. Alright, so let's see if I can do it. I want to use this guy to try to... Oh, but I'm not going to have a double jump in the air anyways. That's right. I don't have Monarch's wings. So me getting... Me pogoing off a stationary enemy like that is not particularly useful. Oh, there goes that solution. I guess we could go straight to Green Path, right? There's nothing stopping us from going out this way. You're stopping us. And I'm not able to bypass that guy until I get access to Soul Bullet. That's where I came in from originally to this space. Let's go away that we can actually return from. Ooh, but wait. If there's all those spikes, there has to be something good on the other side, right? Even though I could just drop there. The answer is probably not. There probably isn't anything special this way. Platforming god. I didn't realize quite how much better my basic platforming skills have gotten in this game. Originally, much worse. Unsurprisingly. Oh. Oh, that's not an aspid. I thought he was going to shoot me, not spawn an ad. Goodbye, Grubby. Go home. Oh. Yes, my platforming skills, my basic platforming has gotten so much better. Good thing it's not a hitless run. Very good thing. There's also a section there that I could have swam under the water. Wonder if that's anything special. Of course, I can't do that yet because it's all acidic, but you know. Is this revealing that secret walls exist? Because you're almost certainly going to smack the secret wall there. So here is an aspid. I don't know why I was trying to play that so carefully. It's only the two simple little aspids. No, I'm not gonna be able to lure that guy. I'm pretty confident that you can lure him to be able to get that mass shard fragment early, or getting access to the mantis claw, but no, I'm not trying that again. I tried that originally in my first playthrough. Spent way too long on it. He just dies far too easily. I need a mantis claw for that as well. Actually, no you don't. I could very easily pogo to get that one if I wanted to. Come with me, friend. I need your services. I just kind of descended into here too. A loot's loot, baby. And we got it. And who knows if we actually survived to the Mantis Lords. I should be able to do it first try. I'm gonna have to for everything here. But, you know, who knows? Oh, I didn't even need to be a sweat about it. I could have just walked above. I think some important starting terms that I want to make sure to pick up are just Wayward Compass and the Gathering Swarm, but after that point, I think most of my geo is going to just be reserved for tagways, maps, and the lantern. The lantern's going to be very important. So I can hardly hear the music. But it looks like it's a reasonable volume for you guys, so I'm not gonna mess with it. Oh, I can't update the map on my own. Do I need to go visit the shop at Dirtmouth to be able to update it? I guess I don't have a writing implement, so I suppose that makes sense.
Papa nada.
The quill. Yeah, we definitely want that. The wayward compass would also be quite nice. Oh, there's so many things that we want to buy here. I don't really care about the hot spring or the cocoons. Benches are valuable though. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot that we want to spend our money on. A little unfortunate, but that's fine. But the quill's too important to not get. I can sort of use the benches as a indicator of where the stagway coaches are anyways. I have a pretty good idea of where they generally lead to. And stagways are almost always connected with a bench. Oof. Maybe I could have got 2 hits on him. Being really careful if I play against him, but I think I probably safely could have gotten 2 hits off on him at a time. This is definitely a combat arena here. Is this the Grub Knight? Yeah, the False Knight. And there's the first map check. Forgot how little movement you're expected to have for this fight. Oh man. I guess that explains why it feels mechanically so simple compared to a lot of the later fights. I say this, having it have this very cool and dramatic appearance to it. Oh, we're near the center. Oh, Seba's little guy. He fought nobly.